figured out all the mic issues. So we always. Yeah, well, most of it.
I was just wondering if my echo comes through through my speakers. Like, can you hear yourself speaking?
No, you're good on that.
Cool, awesome. Well, hello everybody.
Yes, hello. It's Carolina, duh. T-Bird, what's in the hat? What's up, man? Definitely send me those pieces you want for your show next week. Yeah, I got T-Bird coming on next week, actually.
Nice.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for joining us. Tons of people showed up early again. That's freaking awesome. It's always a good sign. I don't think I have anything in my account to tip yet. I'm gonna have to get something loaded for next time. But what I do have is some links. We're doing a drop today. I'm gonna drop the BBStudios Twitter link first, just in case nobody's seen that, and then I'm gonna drop our Cyber Dogs collection. And Ziggy, I didn't pull yours up specifically, but let me see if I can do that.
That's pinned on my Twitter. Probably easiest for you.
Nice. I'll pull that right up right now because yours is great. I love it. Yours is all you like. I just like some people. I don't know. You're not afraid to just put. You're not afraid to just put raw humor into a piece, which I like.
No, crypto art is expressive for me more than anything.
I'm gonna drop the link to Ziggy's CyberDog submission right here.
Damn! Look at that BBStudios banner. That's awesome.
Yeah, who did that? Yeah, everybody. Ziggy does really good banner work, and I forget how I noticed that originally. It was something you had on your banner or something.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, maybe you can do, banner every month.
And I was begging for grocery money.
Yeah. Well, hey, I got some good work at you, and you got some grocery money, so
love it.
Seems like good trade. So yeah, he's making one of those new ones every month for me, and then he'll go ahead and lazy mint the old ones. If you guys want to pick those up as souvenirs.
I got a collection actually, just called like Ziggy BBStudios collab or something like that, where I've been minting them.
Hey, what's up, Easy? If you want to hop on for a second and say hi, you can. Go for it if you want. Easy and Ziggy.
Hey, what's up?
What up, man?
A little silent.
Oh, can't tell if that's Ziggy or Easy. That's Easy's still off. Anyhow, where were we? So yeah, we got those. So I will go ahead and go into Decentraland and do my screen share like usual.
And I'm gonna share, since lots of the stuff that I do is animated, I'm just gonna share in the chat for everybody the actual animated GIFs.
Oh yeah, because DCL has a hard time handling those at the moment. Loading up the screen share right now.
Right on. This is new for me, so I apologize, all you listeners.
No, it's hard to work it's hard to type and talk and oh, there we go. Can you guys hear that audio? Can anybody hear the audio in the game? No, wait, I haven't screen shared yet. All right, here we go. Screen sharing. Let's see here. Can everybody see that? Nope, I screen shared the wrong thing. This is always, I have to get better at this. Here we go. All right, how about that?
I don't know if I see anything yet.
Well, you have to click on
Oh.
my you click on my thing under the live screen and you say to watch the screen. Can everybody hear that audio though? Because I gotta turn that off. I had it turned on for me, but it's too loud. Couldn't hear anything. All right, so I'm gonna hop over to Ziggy C.
This
That's pulling up. It'll take a second. Okay. If anybody's got a hot mic, make it not hot. All right, Ziggy. So you want to tell us a little bit about yourself while DCL's loading up? Hello. I don't know how to whack people per se off these things. I don't know. My audio went dead. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, we hear you, man.
Okay. All right. Did we get the hot mic situation figured out?
Yeah, so my situation is as soon as I click the live stream, my mic kicks off of my phone and it goes onto my computer. So I can talk, but I can't watch, or I can watch, but I can't talk.
All right. So we'll just leave you on talk and I'll just tell you which piece we're on.
Wicked.
And yeah. Okay. All right.
T-Bird, can you hear me, or am I still silent for the crew?
No, I think everybody can hear you now, right?
Coolio, I'll shut up then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going back into the scene. Let's start off with the top one. I'm going to go to the neighbor. Ooh, someone's in here. You know what? I started making I'm going to try to talk on Twitter or on in DCL here too for everybody. Hey, everybody in DCL, can you hear me? You have some visitors that showed up, actually, man.
Groovy.
Yeah. Well, I put a weekly schedule into Decentraland, and I put it out for like a year, and they actually went ahead and accepted it. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, we get some people show up now in Metaverse, so that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm looking at the your piece with it almost looks like 3 Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay, that one's fun. That was I came out with 4 pieces back in say like October, and they were my spell series. They were wizards, and yeah, it just a little mix on the Ethereum Dark Side of the Moon thing, and I'll post the GIF right now into the chat here for us, wherever it is.
Yeah, let's take a look at the GIF whenever you get that in there too.
Boo.
Did you take that original the 3 and then just like spin it and warp it for the background, because it's almost what it looks like?
Yeah, it's a whole movement piece. I'm sorry, I had the folder up. As soon as I find it, this will go a lot smoother. We're doing this, and then our side portfolio. Here it is.
All right, yeah.
So I like that still the best, but yeah, the actual pieces were wizards coming right on screen here. Should be uploading. And yeah, so there's 4 of them. This one I think is titled Alchemy. And yeah, this is when I first started doing crypto art and started just playing with Photoshop actually, and just, mixing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I really wish we could get that to work for Decentraland. They're just not playing nice right now. I think that's just because they're ripping their guts out and replacing it with Matic or something. I don't know. Yeah.
So yeah,
Con Wolf, it is pretty stunning actually. It looks a lot better than just the whirlpool in the background as a still.
Yeah, I didn't design the wizard. I don't know. I know some people kind of like frown over remixes or whatever, but I did the mix and the animation and stuff, so I figured getting still of the whirlpool is more Ziggy than the freeze frame of just the wizard.
Oh yeah, no, good call on that. Sure. Yeah, no, I don't think people mind the remix as long as you call it out as a remix.
Yeah, and not just like have it just as the wizard. Like I added the ether and the rainbow and all that baloney.
Yeah, yeah. No, I like that.
Should I post the other ones?
Oh
in the
yeah,
chat
yeah,
here?
yeah. You can just go ahead and post them all, and I'll
Cool.
just talk about, we just talk about which one if you want, whichever one you want.
So you can find
What's
it.
that? Oh, that's your Ziggy Punk right there to the left up top.
Yeah, I figured I'd include one of those to show everybody kind of.
Well, since we're talking about it, and just in case people aren't on the screen share, what we're gonna do from now on for every show is I'm gonna mint up the actual scene from the show, and so this is Ziggy's that I minted on Hickagdunk, and you can go on there and snap that up for one Tez. And while you're at it, I went back. Actually, I didn't. Bake.eth did all the work. I have to give him all the credit for that. He went back, and since we just thought of this, we also went back and did one for Cyber Shakti as well. So hers is slightly more expensive, but it's... Ooh, that was just her Twitter page.
No, I like how it's curated. It looks really cool.
Right? And you can just... dude, I'll sit there and just fucking spin it. Like a whole spinner thing. I'll just woo woo spin it, and it's fun. So yeah, there's Cyber Shaktis too. And then while we're at it, this is the last day to purchase. I am holding one back. I'll be holding probably one back for Token Smart, one back for BBStudios, and then I'm holding one back for somebody I can't get in for the show today. But this is Dab Dragon's scene as well. So all proceeds are going to the Dab Dragon on that one, and then we split the me and other artists split the proceeds 75-25. 75 goes to the artist, 25 goes to me. So that's how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it. I probably, I might not even take anything if it's under a certain amount. So we'll feel that out, but we're going to be doing that for the rest. As long as the show's on. So this will become a collectible series, I predict. And
so I'm just sharing links to the other wizards.
Is it not showing? Is it not showing DCL? I'll try that again. Try to do the screen share one more time. All right, what about now? Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. I mean, it's really it's not a Token Smart show if we don't screw something up along the way. So
it's the learning process, right?
It was on DCL, but thought you were showing the minted scenes on Hen. Okay, yeah. No, we are T-Bird. That's what the scene is. I'll bring Ziggy's back up. I'll drop the link one more time. I believe that should be the link to your DCL scene.
That's the one. 85003.
Yeah, it's really cool. Literally, so Bake.eth and I are having a conversation over a couple of cocktails like a week and a half ago on a weekend, and we're trying to figure out how to make the show more permanent since it's just a live cast. And I was like, I wish we could do something with the scenes that we make, because then they go away or whatever. And he's like, well, why don't we just mint the entire file, the entire scene? And I was like, that's dumb. Right. I know, it doesn't take me long to get proven wrong, because I'm on Hickagdunk the very next day and see something just like your Cybercat, just like a 3D rendered model. And sure enough, I go to the format section where it tells you what you're allowed to submit, and sure enough, it's you're allowed to submit a GLB file. So we tried it out, and we tried it out with a test run of our CyberCat scene, and we figured out that there's a couple of trade secrets. We're not going to give away all the sauce, but yeah. So everyone pick up Ziggy's, pick up Dab Dragons, pick up Cyber Shaktis. I would recommend picking up Cyber Shaktis, if for no other reason, because she sells a lot of her art for really expensive. And she's like, yeah, I don't care. Just get it away for free. Everyone's sort of like, or not free, but like cheap. Everyone's sort of embracing that right now with the pen, don't you think?
Yeah, I had somebody snag 534 of my pieces, and then they're currently reselling them, and it's kind of making me a little sad, but...
Well, you put them up for free?
Yeah, somebody just literally grabbed all 534 of them and is now selling them for like a penny.
Well, did you at least put a royalty on them?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think they're selling anyway.
So you know what you could do in the future if you want to discourage that. If you want to give away a bunch of free art, but you don't want some idiot or some bot to do that, just put the royalty up to like 99%.
Can you do that on hand? I thought it was limited to about 25% or something.
Oh, maybe it is. I never tried to. I was just thinking of that.
Yeah, no, it's genius though.
Does it? I can't remember if it tells you when you're viewing a piece how much the royalty is.
I don't know either. I haven't really used Hen a ton. I don't know. I'm just I'm working on my music a lot this last month, which is really good.
So have you talked to Vandal or ZiggyCrypto and these guys about DAO Records or?
I reached out to DAO Records actually today, and I'm just trying to get a little bit of a brainstorm. But it seems like the way I'm going to release this thing is I'll release a vinyl album in likely July, and there'll be just 420 copies of it, so it'll be limited edition. You'll be able to pick up an NFT, like a Ziggy NFT. It'll be all animated. It'll be like a 3D copy of the album, essentially. And then that'll give me contact information with you that I'll send it out to you. It's going to be about like $40 shipping for me to send it internationally. So the NFT and album will likely be like, I don't know, maybe $80 just so I can keep overhead or whatever. But yeah, it's going to be a really cool project. And if there's any musician or vinyl lovers out there, I hope somebody snags it.
I think there's still a lot of vinyl lovers out there. Speaking of lover, let's talk about your, I believe this was your Foundation Genesis piece.
Oh yeah. That one.
I remember you showing me the rough draft at one point.
It still feels like a rough draft, but I guess I went ahead and minted it anyway. No sale on that one, but yeah, that one. It's very influenced by astrology and tarot. If you know anything about tarot, it's basically an homage to the Empress card.
Can you elaborate? I don't have very much knowledge about tarot. Do you know anything more about the Empress, or are you just
it's just
favorite
like,
tarot card?
Here, maybe I'll bring up the Foundation. I'll read you what it says. Maybe I'll just link it to everybody too, and also read it. But yeah,
you can drop it. Shilling is loud when it's your show.
What's that?
I said shilling is perfectly loud when it's your show.
Yes, so here I'm going to read it. So the description for the Empress is, "Oh, brilliant one, founder of the concealed and fundamental ideas of holiness and their stages of preparation, mother of light who is clothed with the sun, daughter of the mighty ones, holder of luminous intelligence. We create our reality by imagining it. Live beyond the doorway, be luminous. Have desire and embody your will. Love touches and reaches all of the endless. Cast your hook into the mighty waters and be hung against this fivefold reality." So basically, it's just like your thoughts create your reality, and it's kind of it. It's a doorway.
I like that. Yeah, it's that definitely can be argued as such. But don't you ever have a day where you feel like everything, you're personally everything's going fine with you, but just like it's just like unforeseen circumstances, just wham, 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 right? Just like one particular day. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like get this chill or something.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah. Sort of. Everything's
Yeah,
going
I
well.
totally hear that. I ended up actually, I'll tell you a little bit more about that piece. If you listen to it, it's only about a 20-second little clip. But the original one is 4 minutes long, and it has like kind of a meditative quality to it. And I was hoping that somebody who picked it up, I would just like kind of DM and drop the 4-minute version of it. But yeah.
Well,
I
it's
don't know
still
how.
out there, right?
What's that, sorry?
It's still up there, right, for sale?
Still up there. It was back when Ether was only $1,000. I thought that was a good price, but now that Ether's like $5,000, it may be a little overpriced.
It's not 5,000 yet. We'll see. We'll see if it
Well,
gets
I'm in Canada, so it's like
Oh.
50,000.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even consider the exchange rate. Interesting. What about the piece next to it? It's all
What have you got next?
Perspective. It's called Perspective.
Oh, that one's okay. That's actually an acrylic piece. It's hanging on my wall, and that one I just minted for whatever reason way back in the day, and it's kind of it started literally just like my collection of acrylic pieces. So I got about 4 pieces up right now, and if you buy those, I'll ship them out to you. Nobody's bought one yet, but I'm still hoping that somebody will grab a physical piece. And that one, I think that might end up being the inner sleeve for my vinyl album, just because I love how it looks and it plays. And
Oh,
yeah, it wasn't.
That definitely like very much feels like, I don't know, like somewhere in between like doodling and art or something. I don't know how to describe that. It's something I would draw myself, but like without the colors or something, just like in a notebook.
Oh, totally, yeah.
But you just brought it to life with all the color and everything. And it looks really good.
If I had to describe Ziggy style, my style of art in one piece, that might be the piece. Kind of psychedelic and trippy and
Yeah, I like it, man.
colorful.
And by the way, Baked.eth, he placed these, so I didn't do the curation on this per se, but he kind of went a little literal and put both these next to each other, which I think is kind of funny.
I included those just so the audience could get a little feel of it's self-portrait kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna back up here. There we go. Hey, we got some people here now. Got a little party.
We got some people. Welcome, crew.
There's like 3 or 4 peeps. That's just what we can see too. Like it might be sharded. Oh, is that Graffiti Cow? Judas over there with a pretty trippy little hat. Let's go around back. What's the ring? What's the ring in the sky? That's an animated one too, isn't it?
I think every piece I sent you is animated.
Yeah, we just had it. That's the problem. We couldn't have it animated to get it minted.
No worries. I'm dropping just the self-portrait one right now. And this is the self-portrait one just for anybody who is into tarot and astrology. It's called 9 of Cups, and the colors I've used digitally are an homage to the 9 of Cups, which represents kind of like happiness and fulfillment and just, self-actualization in ways. So yeah, everything I kind of do has a little bit of a selfish, magical feel to it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, obviously the stills just don't do it justice, unfortunately, because this is a great piece. I love the animation I love the animation on your self-portrait though. It's great.
So the ring is my all-time favorite 3D piece I've done. I think the second 3D piece I've done. And there's 9 of them available, a little homage to the Lord of the Rings. And yeah.
I dig it. This was one of my favorites too, early on.
I think so, yeah. Like if I had to say my favorite like 3D piece I've ever done, this one is it. It's almost made me not want to do other 3D pieces.
I like that you made the sky change the background with it too.
And if you hear, I'll link the Rarible to it too. But if you read the description, I think it's as simple as some say the ether ring has the power to control the skies and weather, or something like that.
Nice. What did you use for the foreground? Did you do that yourself, or you pull that off like a render or something of a game or something?
I just grabbed a texture and skewed it.
Really?
Yeah, so I just grabbed like grass and just skewed it.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's so amateur, man. This is like, these are all pieces I did back in October, September, when I was literally the first month I ever did digital art, and I was just kind of messing around. That's why I have like pixel stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what people want me to do and also what I enjoy doing.
Now, have you sold any of the Ziggy Punks yet?
Oh, I've sold quite a few of the Ziggy Punks. I think I've done about 3.5 ETH in sales on those, which
Nice,
is
dude.
quite nice. But that's about it at the extent.
Well,
Here, I'll drop somebody brought up Dark Side of the Moon earlier, so I'll show you another Ziggy Punk I did that's still for sale. This one is probably one of the most expensive ones. It's 0.5 ETH, but I love it. It's called Floyd, and it's a big Pink Floyd shout out.
well, you got in there I remember you pop it in right when Second Realm formed the unofficial Punks server.
I want to say I was like the second person doing it, but I can't
think
claim that.
you were close to it. And so you jumped on that ball right quick. You saw what was going down, and you jumped on that ball, and you made it happen. And I think you got a pretty distinct style, which is obviously needed for, an unofficial Punks like collection to stand on its own. Right?
Totally. Like we started seeing everybody kind of cookie cutter them in ways, and my Ziggy Punks, like I was saying, the balance between what people want me to do and what I like doing. I really like doing the Ziggy Punks. Like they're just really fun. They're totally have elements of my style, and yeah, they're expressive. I enjoy them. They're like the craft beer of CryptoPunks.
Right? The unofficial craft beer. That's the micro beer of craft.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I dig that style, man. Like it's so funny. I kind of dogged CryptoPunks a little bit when I first got into the space because I really didn't understand what they were, and the fact that there's all these other things that they're doing with them. I just saw what they were visually. That's it. I didn't know anything else. So I was kind of dogging them when I first entered the space. But then when I saw what Second Realm started doing, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a thing. And even then, I was still like on the fence about them. But then Decline, which that's how I first got to know you,
Mhm.
is hearing your podcast with Decline. And you guys can go find his podcast too. He's on Cointelegraph. So.
Non-fungible podcast.
Yeah. So look up Ziggy's because Ziggy's interview is funny as hell, actually.
I enjoyed that actually.
Yeah, I definitely laughed. I laughed out loud at least 3 or 4 times when I was listening to that.
Yeah, we came from the same hometown. So before the interview, we talked about 10 minutes about just like what high school did I go to and so and such and all that. So yeah, hopefully when I go visit my mom, I'll Decline and we were talking about doing some sort of abstract thing. I wanted to film us like throwing paint cans at a wall or something. So who knows?
That's that's always fun to mix it up with somebody in your own region, though, so they know all the local stuff.
Oh, totally. I've told everybody that buys Ziggy Punks that I'll fly them out as soon as I can.
Yeah, if you start selling your Ziggy Punks at Christie's, you'll fly everybody out.
Legitimately, there's about 10 people that I want to have out here already. You got to shoot pool and drink Caesars and bring a vinyl, and then you can come. That's pretty much it.
What's Caesars? Caesars?
Oh my gosh! In Canada, a Caesar is a Bloody Mary, but with clamato juice instead of tomato juice.
Ooh, I don't know if I could handle that.
I get it. They're really good though.
Is the clamato juice that has fish in it, doesn't it?
Hardly. Like it's basically tomato juice.
See, I just have probably had somebody screw up that. I
Oh,
probably just
totally.
had like some screwed up version of that, and that's why I didn't dig it. Because I
That's
do
funny.
enjoy a good Bloody Mary.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even had a Bloody Mary. I think that's the Canadian Bloody Mary is the Caesar, and then in Mexico it's
Well, do you throw
what is it?
spice in there?
Adobo?
Do you throw spice in there with it?
Yeah, so it's a little bit of Worcestershire, a little bit of Tabasco, Clamato, a couple shots of vodka, some Caesar rim, and maybe a spicy bean and a strip of beef jerky.
See, I think I had a version of that. It wasn't spicy, and that's why I didn't like it.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. You
Yeah,
gotta get
because
it.
I have my Bloody Mary. It's definitely spicy as hell too, for sure.
All right, what's next on the block there,
Dude?
baby?
I am epic at getting off track. Okay, this is. I also love this one. I'm glad he put it up top for everyone to see. I don't think you'll get a cease and desist letter from South Park because they're pretty cool. But yeah, oh my god, Ethereum killed Kitty. That's great.
A little known
Maybe
secret
it's
about this.
Ethereum. Like, what's the anvil?
The anvil. Well, I needed Kenny to die somehow, and then I figured we put the Ethereum logo on it.
Okay.
And but the blood. This is my favorite little innard about this. Is I don't know if you've ever seen the episode where Mary is having a miracle or whatever, and she's like bleeding.
Oh yeah, definitely
So
have seen that episode.
the blood splat that Kenny ends up in is actually the blood splatter of Mary from that episode.
Nice.
Little known fact.
Yeah, that's a artist hour leak right there.
Right.
Not gonna get that knowledge anywhere else, people.
Here, let's see if I can. And then so I enjoyed that one too, and then I also did a Rick and Morty one, which is it's almost better. I'm gonna link that into the chat right now.
Dude, you got somebody called the Collector looking at your stuff right now, so maybe you'll start moving. Who knows?
Maybe I'll eat groceries this week. So this one was fun too. This one took seriously 14 hours to animate.
Dude, I remember you putting this one up way back. Was this back in February you put this up or something?
Yeah, I released that back in October, and then I think in February, what's his name, Royland, he released something like a Rick and Morty one for $2 million, and I was like, "What the hell, man! I did this first."
Yeah, well,
and then
it is his show, isn't it?
And the actual GIF right here is total meta commentary on it. It's like Rick and Morty's like, "Geez, Rick, why are we on the blockchain? And why are we pixelated?" And then Rick's like, "Well, NFT art has to be kitschy in order to sell," or something like that.
Nice.
So yeah, the total this is back in October. I already had those jaded viewpoints towards the scene.
Dude, you've been in it longer than I have. I only got into it beginning of January.
I know, and I still just I don't know. That's why I've just focused on my music. I'm like, I can't do NFTs full time and just complain about not getting enough attention. Might as well just do music.
I mean, that's why I said you should definitely check out DAO Records and all those guys and keep your music as NFTs.
Hell yeah.
If your music's, if you think your music's more compelling than your art, for sure do it, but stay on the blockchain to do the music too and keep it that way. Because I looked over in Cypher and those guys are getting sales. They're sold out and shit.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. Maybe I should branch out.
Reading the site wrong. It looked like everybody was sold out.
It's just so easy for me to sit in my room and not engage with the world. So I appreciate you having me on here and allowing me to try to branch out a little bit.
For sure, man. And dude, like I said, I told my friend, and I'll actually bug him again on LinkedIn about you. Are you connected with me on LinkedIn? I forget.
I think so.
Okay, I'll forward your profile to him because he's just up for doing collabs and stuff. But I think he's literally out off of Catalina Island.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he bought apparently he bought this really rickety, crappy boat. He's just been living on it, making music by himself, and just could probably go down the rabbit hole doing that stuff. He likes to just zone out every once in a while and do that.
Man, I love that. That sounds like a plan. That's kind of my goal is get a little piece of land up here on Vancouver Island and make music. That's pretty much all I want to do.
Hang out, make music. Yeah, hopefully you can attract some big time investor to make that happen. I don't know, get signed up to it and make some NFTs. Your music. That's the best. Yeah, Marty. The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. You can't not laugh when you watch that video.
Oh my God, my grandma, who is now passed away, rest her soul. I remember when I was about, 12 years old or something, 13 or 14, when that movie came out. I took her to go see that in theaters with me. I mean, most awkward movie to take your grandma to.
Oh, I bet, dude. I can't even believe that was it's been so awkward. Oh, speaking of which, didn't you say you had a story? I forget. You had some grand story.
I was talking to Second Realm, and I like this movement to bring down Disney.
Oh,
Is that what you were talking about?
I don't know about you. You should call it that, dude. You be careful about calling it that. But you had some story though that you were like in a movie or something.
Yeah. So I've been in a few. I did an acting career for about 2 or 3 years. They up in Canada here, Vancouver and BC got a bunch of like government incentives, so they just started filming a bunch of stuff up here. I was in a Twilight Zone episode. I was in some weird wedding movie with Hallmark, and then I was in a Disney movie called The Descendants 3, and I hung out with like all these Disney stars for a couple days and just kind of picked up on the weird Disney scene.
Yeah, The Descendants 3. What was that movie about?
So basically all the like fantasy superheroes or whatever, like Snow White or whatever, it's all their kids, and then all like the evil people's kids or something, and all the superhero, or not superhero, but like fantasy hero kids are in high school or something.
Kind of sounds like it's kind of oh, Chaos is saying hi. It kind of sounds like there was like a sitcom that was kind of like that. I feel like it won't
Yeah, it was quite the scene though.
or a dramedy. Something that's interesting, man. So do you?
Yeah,
now, are you in their system? If you were, did they like put you in as a specific typecast, and then you just like if your part comes up, like 10 years from now, they're like, oh yeah, it looks like you qualify for this. Do they say like, is that a thing? Are you like?
It was kind of like that. It was through a company that just does like extra casting or whatever, and I'm just expressive and unique enough looking that I'm usually called to be a feature extra, so I'll just be put like front and center, just because I'm like 5'3" and kind of look like Jim Morrison's kid brother.
Nice.
So if you watch that movie, at about 8 minutes in, there's this kid in a pink sweater vest, and that's me. I don't recommend watching the movie though; it's not good.
That's okay. Thanks for being honest about that. Here, my cat's being a freaking nut. I'm gonna try to bribe him real quick with food.
What's his name?
It usually works. That's probably why he's always like this.
I'm just gonna.
You're absolutely terrible.
Put in all my weird little pixel art.
In my room, and he just goes nuts and starts banging against the door with his entire body. He just starts body checking the door. It's crazy. I mean, he weighs like 12, 13 pounds, so it starts getting pretty loud. He's just an attention freak. Where are we? Okay, there's one more piece left. I'm not... Okay, we're doing good on time. There's one more piece. Yeah, there's just a little abstract green and yellows and blues right up next to your Ziggy Punk on the left.
Yeah, I added that because that is actually a physical piece done on canvas, and I gotta say it looks a lot better in person than it does digitally. But I don't know. I just haven't figured out how to.
I think it's weird. It's weird. Like some pieces look better in Decentraland and some don't, and I haven't quite figured out why that is per se.
Me neither. But yeah, so I haven't sold one piece from that whole entire collection, but that's probably the collection I want to sell pieces from the most, because it's like literally I then get to ship a piece out to somebody, and that's really excited for me.
Is
But yeah,
that
so that-
is that in your? Well, it's going to be somewhere in your website, right?
yeah, I just launched a website like 2 days ago, so it's really messy, but we'll get there.
I just dropped the link to your website there.
Uh-oh.
Nice. You went with .art. I like that.
Yeah, dot art, Ziggy's
Nice.
dot art.
Might as well be specific about it.
Oh yeah, I'll just type in under maintenance.
Hey, I just scrolled back up there and saw Bomba posted a screenshot of our little advertisement I did for the show over in Decentraland.
Nice.
I'm actually. I just talked to somebody today that's might be developing for the other part of that space over there, and if they do, we'll probably be able to get some of our pieces in for a little
Hell
bit.
yeah.
Prime
So
time location.
the piece I just linked into the chat here is part of, I guess it's called trash art or whatever. But yeah, so these are all physical pieces, and they're kind of ridiculous.
Now, is
I
that
really
physical collage or is this all painted?
That's painted acrylic with collage elements and gum wrapper and all sorts of random stuff. The story behind that one is I was in art school, and yeah, so I think this series is called the Art School Dropout series, if I remember correctly.
Art school dropout series, like that.
Yeah. And so there's that piece. There's two, the green one that you have on the wall. There's one of the smaller ones available, and then the genesis from this collection was actually literally called Canvas Trash, and that one I just linked.
Oh yeah, I like this one, dude. I think you really like. I actually thought this was gonna. I almost bought this myself when then he.
I know you got saying that.
Right.
You're like, I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, and then gas prices went insane. And I
Put
just
the right offer on it, and I'll sell it to you. I mean, like, you could probably offer 25% of list price, and I would offer it or sell it.
hear that, people. If I don't jump on it, somebody should. I don't know. I think you really did a great job on this, and I'm not usually into, as I told Second Realm when we were doing his interview, I'm not usually into abstract art as much, but when I get to know the person behind it and like what they were thinking about when they did it, then I can enjoy it a lot more. But this one, aesthetically, I actually like just on its own.
Nice. So here, I'll read it to the audience then. So back before I dropped out of art school, they had to take photographs and make a collage. So I took photos of graffiti and trash cans, cut them all up, and glued them to a painted canvas I did. So it measures 18 inches by 14 inches, and I'll ship it out to you if you buy it. And yeah, so the really cool part about this piece that I like the best that cannot be shown unless you buy it is the way the light shines through the canvas in a window or like just any backlit area. So it's like almost two different pieces. There's the piece that you see with the flat acrylic paints and the whatever you call it, like the collage elements, and then as soon as you shine a light through it, there's just this whole other play to the piece that comes through that I can't
Cool.
really describe.
Nice.
Yeah, so I would say hang a piece of trash art in your window. It's authentic.
There's some guys I know down in Tennessee that do like glow stands.
Ooh,
It would almost be cool to combine this like with a glow thing behind it.
totally. Yeah, so I tried to capture like the different looks of it, but I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm such a bad
I think you
with
did a good
selling.
job. No, given your description of what it's going to look like in real life, I think you did a great job of capturing it.
And then trash on brothers and sisters. No. So I'm a little scatterbrained. What else? What else is going on? Do you have any more questions?
Well, let's do. We kind of jumped right in. Give us a little bit more background about your music.
My music. Okay, well that's kind of what fuels me. I'm a constant thirst for knowledge kind of guy. Like I just always want to learn. So starting music when I was about 13, 14, 15, playing in bands all through high school and that in a really, really cold Albertan town where it's like minus 25 for like 7 to 8 months of the year. And then I found out about this school in Western Canada here where you could learn how to hand build guitars and like wind pickups and record and do all this crazy stuff. So when I was a young in my 20s, like 21, I went to a guitar building school, learned how to hand build guitars, worked in a professional studio for a little while, and just decided I need to do whatever it takes in order to just always be curious about music and being able to express it. So then I got into a jazz college without any musical theory and kind of just like messed around there for a few months and then didn't know what to do with my life as a high school dropout. So I applied to college as an adult student and they let me in. And then I just kind of twiddled my thumbs for 3 years, just, for somewhere to go, and studied tons of philosophy. I got a scholarship to go to Cuba for a month on philosophy and sociology. And then when I got back to Canada, I got my degree, and that was in December of 2019. And then the world shut down. So I started working a really menial like security job, which is funny because I'm 5'3" and like the nicest dude you'll meet.
They give you like where you just have a baton and a taser?
Yeah, basically. No, not even a baton and a taser. It's more like a whistle and a blowhorn.
A wooden gun, like other guys' style.
That's exactly it. I love that movie. But anyways, yeah. So I did that for a little while. Sunk all my money into cryptocurrencies over the summer. And then I started my Twitter in August and started minting NFTs with my uni airdrop. And now I'm here, and it's allowed me to have enough money that I'm going to be able to press my own vinyl record in a month or two and put out some original music that I'm really proud of. And it's totally different from the other music that I put out. And yeah, so if that works out, then I'm going to try to fly up other artists and put out, maybe 2, 3, 4 records a year if I can through the NFT kind of crypto art scene. It's pretty much my goal. I just want to work with people, make friends, and be uninhibited.
I have a friend who runs a recording studio, so he has a bunch of connects with a bunch of different pretty high level artists. So I could forward you his LinkedIn info if you want to connect with him.
And that would be very nice.
He's pretty business though, so I can't promise anything.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, maybe allow me to get my album out first and see if we can get some hype behind it. Then maybe I'll have something to approach him with, kind of thing.
Yeah, and he does like he has his own studio, and he has like a performance hall.
Oh, hell yeah!
He just got it up and running right before COVID hit. I was like, oh, I feel so bad for him. He spent so much time and money renovating the entire hall. Got it up and running. Was like doing really well for like 3 months, and then COVID hit, and it was just like, oh.
Where's he based out of?
He's based out of Central Ohio.
Oh, cool. That's not a terribly long trip from BC.
A little bit of a plane ride, I assume.
I was thinking about this last night. Total different tangent. Is it the Columbia of Britain, or is it the Britain of Columbia?
That's a good question. I never thought exactly crypto.
This is the philosophy in me.
This is a good question. Anybody have some opinions on the answer? I'm gonna go with the Columbia British, because
that's what I was leaning with.
Yeah,
a little more wild out here.
Yeah, and just the topography and everything, right?
Arya is a physicist, I see.
Reminds me about physics. I took 2 years of foreign language in college so I could get out of physics. I did. I took almost 3 years of Italian so I could get out of physics.
Interesting.
I had a friend that I just met when I first got to college, and they were like a weekend on their physics. And I just got done taking like AP Physics in high school. And they're like, oh, can I get some help with my homework? And I'm like, all right, it's a weekend. How bad could it be? And I was completely lost. And I was like, no, I'm not going to take that class.
Yeah, no, AP anything is incredible, let alone AP Physics.
It made sense to me in high school, but at college level is just a whole different ballgame.
That's why I went a little more abstract thought. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to do philosophy and maybe some sociology, anthropology.
I took Buddhism.
Oh, that's cool.
One of my favorite classes in college by far.
Hello, Kale. Is that Kale? Did I say that wrong? Kale Marino. Mushashi. I just want to say names all day.
I don't know. Yeah, I think you nailed that pronunciation.
Do we have any other pieces to talk about? Or
I'm gonna drop your Twitter again. I'm just gonna drop some links again if anybody at the beginning of the show missed us dropping links.
Right. I have my Cyber Dogs piece on auction. I think the auction ends in about.
Did you do that on
I
purpose, or was that just by accident?
No, I did it on purpose, but nobody bid. So,
I mean, dude, we're like, it's crypto winter. The ETH gas prices. Like, I can't stress how much that all this is just, conspiring to make sales difficult at the moment. But,
hey, at least my Matic bag is looking really nice.
There you go.
I bought Matic at 3 cents on January 1st.
Nice, dude. Nice. I totally missed on all of that. I didn't. I got my DCL land, obviously.
That's incredible. That's something to always be proud of.
Yeah, because now they're just stupid expensive.
I think
now
you
like rent them now.
Really?
People like literally rent it out like apartments now.
Holy moly! You could probably start making some dollar bills doing that.
Yeah, if I get another plot, I want to be able to show, come on and show this thing. If I had to show this in CryptoVoxels, it would take me forever to build the scenes. Like it took me a whole day to build. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and throw that link up. Actually, in fact, I want to see if maybe I could just pop in. Everybody can see my CryptoVoxels, the gallery I put together for the CryptoVoxels. Oh.
Yeah, if anybody's staking Matic on the Matic network, there's another cool protocol or whatever called Marlin Flowmint, and you could bond your stakes. I've bonded Atom and Matic, and you can fish for pawns. I don't know if that went over everybody's head, but yeah, check out
way over my head.
Yeah.
So can everybody still see my screen share?
Let's see.
I can hear it. I'm gonna have to turn this sound off. Too loud. All right, I'll turn the sound off. Can everybody see it though? Cat's being ridiculous today.
Meow. I remember having a voice chat with Bishop, if you know who that is, one day.
Yeah, he's dude. He joined the guild. He joined BBStudios. Yeah.
Oh, mad love. He was actually who got me onto Foundation, which is awesome. But I remember having a voice chat with him one day, and he had like a rat crawling through his roof or something.
Really?
And his cat was there. It was a lot of fun.
I don't know. Wait, he is like really. He was sleeping all this morning, so now he's just up and awake. Always does that just for the show, I swear. Does anybody see the CryptoVoxels? Am I still sharing my screen share? Or is it still on Decentraland? I can't tell if I'm showing it. Okay, CV. Okay. Well, yeah, you can't. I was just asking everybody else. Easy. What's up, Easy? How you doing, man? You can hop on if you want, dude. Yeah, hop on, Mike. Easy. Say what's up.
In the car.
Oh, he's in the car. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll be back on a better signal.
Yeah. You're saying
Loud and unclear.
Yeah, loud and unclear.
Loud and unclear, exactly.
So I'm just gonna cruise around here so everybody can see all the submissions here. I wanted to make an on Cyber presentation too, but it turns out since I had, most of these were in a shared minting contract. If you guys minted it, I can't show it on Cyber.
Yeah, you have
Just
to
a few
connect to the
minutes.
wallet.
Yeah, that's cool, easy, no rush. But yeah, I actually left a couple of these up too, just because I found out I can't take them down now.
Oh,
Like I used to be able to place them from out here, but now they're like, no, you're not on your property anymore, so you can't place them. Like usually there would be a builder, so now I can't move the pieces themselves. I can replace what they're showing, but I can't move them, or at least not visually. So. This one I really like. I like that one. Crypto Warrior. This one doesn't. This is just a still. Can't remember if I got that to work with it. No. Come on, killing me. There's old Heather White's. That one's a little goofy one.
so the link I'm dropping in here is some of the physical pieces that you can snag. If anybody wants to buy one of these, I'll ship it out to them tomorrow.
There's a one I'm pointing at right now is Satoshi's. He he minted it on Ghost Market when we still weren't sure where we were going to mint it. So that one's just like stranded by itself over there.
Well,
Say what?
I was just gonna say I think my favorite piece I've done in the last few months is the Cyber Cat piece, the Schrodinger cat.
Yeah, dude, I personally love that one because I'm a soft spot for science experiments. Schrodinger is the OG. Like, what was that guy like? I wonder what the assistant was thinking. He's like, I want you to poison these cats. This is like, what are you talking about, dude?
Or even Pavlov, like, quit
Ooh.
torturing the damn dogs, give them a treat.
Right. Pavlovian response, though. I mean, that's just like, it's like, something. It's like people know what it is, but not a lot of people know that, like, where it came from.
I love that Bad Religion lyric. I think you commented on it. Pavlovian rude.
Nice. So yeah, let's see here. We got anything else we want to plug? I'm gonna drop Cyber Shakti's link one more time too.
Yeah, when are they coming on?
No, Cyber Shakti. She came on last week.
Oh, okay.
And see, that's the thing. It's live, so you don't know. I'm not even sure. I think I changed the schedule, or I will be changing the schedule again after this. I kind of try to keep it updated on the website. That's her. She.
Oh,
she
nice. The Divine Feminine.
She was really fun to interview.
I'm sorry I was a little low energy today. I'll be funnier some other time.
Oh, no worries, man. I'm just glad we got the audio figured out.
Yeah, I wasn't able to watch what you were doing, but I was able to talk at least.
Okay, man. I took a couple screenshots. I guess I only have the last one technically, but it looks like people are like starting to show up in the metaverse. So that was encouraging.
That's really cool.
You had somebody called the collector, so who knows?
Matic has an open sea. Do I have to remit my pieces, or do I have to, or is there like a transferable thing? Musashi.
Please elaborate, Musashi.
I like that name, Musashi.
There is.
Cause I did a bunch of airdrops the other day, and I dropped some to you, BB.
I think I got one. Yeah. I
Or
think
first.
what was it?
It was
we-
helping out NFT Ignition's Cats project.
Oh, I thought it was like the squid I got.
Oh, maybe that too. I don't know. I drop you a bunch of stuff because I appreciate you.
I appreciate. I do like those random pieces. Let me see if I can find it.
That was that one's fun. Here, I'll link it too. It was the probably the spooky
I'm
ghost.
gonna need you to come in on Saturday.
Yeah.
Drop the link to that. That's pretty funny, actually. I got a kick out of this one when I saw it. Because I look at that and I just say it with Lumberg's voice. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to go and come in on Saturday. That's a fun one. So you dropped that with Matic?
Yeah, and that was like just literally just to help out that NFT Ignition girl and her project.
How much did that cost to drop it, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh God, pennies. She sent me like, maybe 20 Matic, and I sent out probably 100 of them.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah, I'm
it's
trying to
been-
get a handle on because I want to try to figure out how efficient L2 is really going to be in the long run. Like if
Who
it's
knows?
actually going to fix all the gas issues or not.
Well, if like the way I don't know, I'm not too deep on the knowledge, but the way I've heard is if we are able to use the Polygon network like we've traditionally used the Ethereum network, and then like what do they like kind of wrap it all up or whatever, and then is that like ZK rollups or something? So like you'll do all
It's
your
definitely state based. It's batch and state based for sure. So it's a little it's weird. Conceptually it's strange for me because you're like now you've got your data on two different chains.
yeah.
Supposedly for the security of the one chain, but the ease and use of the other chain. But it doesn't take away from the fact that your data is still on two different chains. So I don't know how I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. But
Well, I'm a habitual gambler, so as soon as the casinos open up on Polygon, I'm there.
there are no casinos in Decentraland, but as far as I'm aware, it's just like blackjack and roulette. There's no like skill based games or anything like that.
Blackjack is totally skill based. What are you talking about?
Yeah, if you know how many decks you're playing with.
Or you could point.
I don't know how. I don't think they tell you how many decks they've got Rocket and DCL. One of my fun experiences, I went with a girlfriend at the time to Vegas, and we went to a huge club because she knew somebody that could just get us in, and we wouldn't have to wait in the big line. And our first round of drinks, we bought like a cocktail each, one cocktail, one beer, and a shot. And I think our bill was like $85 before tip.
What?
And I was like, I'm not going to be able to afford this like whole night. I'm like, oh, okay, let's go see what's going on. And and we were walking around the club, and we sat down at this blackjack table right in the middle of the club, and they were playing with one deck.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, so how many decks do you play? She's like, oh, one deck. I was like, you serious? She's like, yeah. She's like, what do you want to drink? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, you get free drinks if you're playing blackjack here. I'm like, what?
What?
I was like, this is crazy. So I just sat there and freaking counted cards the whole night. And I came out great time, got blasted. I came out like 250 ahead. It was easy. Like it's easy.
Musashi, if that is true, that is amazing. I would literally sell any of my NFTs any day of the week for like maybe 10% sticker price if you give me Matic.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to check that out. That could be that could definitely be a game changer.
Heck yes.
Because that's crazy. Because I did see that Hickok Nunk is like the volume on Hickok Nunk is dwarfing every other marketplace combined. But that might have been, before this, development.
I haven't sold one piece on that yet, except for like maybe somebody that invited me onto the platform or whatever, but I haven't made one organic sale on that platform yet.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had feelings about how this whole space was forming back in February, but I think the jury's still out on it in terms of how many organic collectors are coming to the market, as opposed to collectors with ulterior motives of some varietal.
So Musashi, I'm really curious now. Do I have to remint on Matic, or are you able to go see Ziggy pieces on Matic without me doing anything?
Do you? Yeah, I think. Do you have to switch your MetaMask to Matic network before you interact? Is that the question?
Yeah, well, no, that's I can do that. I'm able to change networks. I was just wondering if, yeah, it seems like I got to remit or whatever.
Has anyone ever changed? Anyone ever changed a network and then gone back to a site and then like your stuff's gone and you're like freaking out and you're like, oh wait,
I did it the other way where I changed and I'm like, how do I have 158 ether? Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, you changed onto a Rinkby or whatever. You're like, I got 150.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm rich. I did that too. I did that once. I think, yeah. If you're messing around with MetaMask, you've probably done that once.
Anybody that's in this chat room, follow me on the Twitter, and I want to follow you back because you are all awesome, and I really appreciate you listening to my ramblings for this last half hour or so.
That's what we do best here is ramble. Actually,
ramble on, sing my song.
That's one of my favorite Led Zeppelins.
Yeah,
it's a link drop. Boom! All the links all at once.
Damn, Marty McFly, what's going on, my guy?
Dude, you're a pretty good rapper, man. I heard you on Cypher the other day, Marty. Hey, what's up, Tigbo? Yeah, Marty definitely crushed it.
Oh, okay. On that note, I'm gonna drop you guys a music video I made, all Cuba footage for a hip hop song I did.
Definitely drop that.
Just cause, might as well.
Thanks, Tigbo. It was a little rocky at the beginning, but we got going.
Okay, there's the memo. Do you guys remember that when everybody's like, release the memo? Well, I released the memo.
Oops, I started playing it right now.
Nice.
Did you hear that when I played that audio?
I didn't.
Oh, I don't know why it plays it just for me. It doesn't make any sense.
My here, this one's from Marty McFly. This is my one cipher bar. It's the aftermath of half a carafe. Oh. Okay, maybe a little ridiculous, but whatever.
I'm trying to type out a tip command, so I'm like distracted. See if I have.
Maybe I should have. I'll tell it in joke form. No, that doesn't work either. I gotta warm up before I do these like live shows. I'm just talking out of my butt now.
I don't know. I think sometimes people like it just because it's authentic. Or at least I don't know. At least it seems that way.
Well, what's going on next?
I don't know if Easy's gotten back to a good spot where he can hop on. Got like a half.
Meet Easy?
That's a good question. How did I meet Easy? I want to say I just met him, but when I got into Token Smart, he might have been on. I think he might have been on like Dab Dragon's Hangouts when I first started doing that, and then I just like friend requested a bunch of people that were in the chat room. I can't remember. But
yeah, there's so many people in this space.
We did just do a random like. We were trying to get together to plan out a fundraiser for Dab Dragon, and then like crypto art winter hit and everything. Yo, what's up?
Yeah,
Easy?
I think it may have been here in Token Smart, or
Easy
maybe.
does it.
Hey, how's it going? What up? What up? Yeah, I think we may have either originally met
That might have been it.
Token Smart,
because I was dropping
or
into
possibly
CV way earlier
in
before I was
like
doing
a
anything.
CryptoVoxels event.
That's how I got the idea to like go for Decentraland land. Was I saw CryptoVoxels initially, so yeah, maybe I jumped into it there. This is history.
But yeah, then
yeah, man. Oh, so
we
yeah, maybe you can
definitely
answer
got,
this,
you know,
dude.
deeper
So I was looking
connected,
on
I
the
think,
Cypher
through some of
site.
the
Am I
Dad
wrong
Dragon
that it
shows.
looked like
The rest
everything was
is
sold
history.
out? Oh, okay.
So the marketplace is not
Okay,
actually open. So this is like a basically like it would be like kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not actually
Functionality.
those aren't like actual sales. It's just to show
That's
you know
cool.
what
That's
what
cool.
it
I was
would kind of
wondering. I
look
was like,
like.
holy damn! I saw you up on that
and
leaderboard. I was like, oh man,
yeah.
he's making some ETH.
I wish, man. I mean, it'll be soon. There'll be, you know, people I think will be buying ciphers.
I
And
think so,
definitely
man.
people will
Just
be
dude,
making them. We're getting
the
very
amount
close.
of talent that's coming on a weekly basis is obvious. Like, there's definitely some.
It's
very
pretty
talented
incredible.
I need to look into that a little more. I wouldn't mind spitting some bars.
people. Yeah, dude, Ziggy, you definitely have to drop in for sure.
Great.
Ooh.
Whoop.
I'll grab an invite and drop it in the
Looks
chat
like we got-
right now, just in case. We had
Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you
Oh, yeah.
go, Easy?
so fun.
There he is. We're just having a little Discord, connection issues. It sounds like with Easy.
I'll grab the
Do a little bit, Easy, a little bit, but
Yeah, we did
got
get the link.
cool.
Yeah, definitely
back.
join up.
on
So what are the
Wi-Fi.
days?
So
there
we
you go.
do a
Now we can hear it.
token smart cipher on Thursdays, shortly after the whip. So 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And then we have a little bit of a longer event, which is our Sunday cipher. And that goes down at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, in the Cypher Discord on Sundays. And that's where we have kind of like the bigger ETH prize and stuff like that. But yeah, last night we had an incredible one. Kane Mayfield came by and you know, was flowing. We had another new person over that was really good too. I think it was B-Spell.
Caught the first half
Yeah.
of the show. I called off on a biz call.
Yeah,
what time did you say PST was the Sunday one?
So Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific.
Perfect, man. I'll show up. I'll show up.
Awesome. You're gonna have a blast. We really like it's. It kind of feels like, you know, you're in a room with the people when you're passing the mic. You just get a very intimate kind of connection. You know, you don't have maybe the visual eye cues and stuff, but still, just once kind of those, because we do kind of the you know, rap battle portion where we throw up tracks and people get to flow over it, and then after kind of the sign up sheet everybody's gone through that wanted to do their solo and kind of the battle style, we just throw up these long tracks and round robin it and pass the mic and just, you know, feed off each other, and people drop stuff in the chat, and that's just like what is, you know, brought into the freestyle flow. It's
Yeah, and
Nice.
those beats too. I mean, those are some pretty intricate beats that get put together by that program.
yeah, the bot is getting better, you know, more training, but yeah, it's pretty fun. It's kind of crazy.
Interesting. I'm so intrigued. I'll definitely try to show up and maybe rhyme something.
That would be really fun.
It's pretty much like all levels of skill at this thing too.
Any
Totally.
instrumentation or strictly rhetoric?
So we have had, let's see, we had Sax Man bust out like bars and then play a few riffs on his sax, which was really cool. And then I think it was at the last Thursday Token Smart one, somebody had asked, if they could lay down some guitar riffs, and we are just like, hell yeah. So there was a little bit of guitar riff action in the background on, some of the tracks while people were flowing. It's pretty much like no holds barred,
Good, man. I'm there. I'll bring all my instruments.
Dude,
Dope.
easy.
Boys.
Easy. I started putting up, I figured out how to actually put a link from Decentraland into the Discord channel. And we actually had people show up in the Metaverse and then pop into the Token Smart Discord.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I think next time I'll fix it up with the actual artist hour thing so that they'll get right in, and because I think it took them a couple, but I think we're gonna start drawing people in from the Metaverse into
Very
Discord.
Nice.
Well,
That's
on that note,
where
I'm gonna-
better to go than Token Smart from in the Metaverse.
Right.
It's just a click through.
Yeah, you just click through, then boom, you're invited right onto the Token Smart server.
That's awesome. I'm gonna drop just one more thing. I did the artist hour logo actually, so I'll show you guys the animated version.
Yeah, the anime version's aweson.
It's better.
I couldn't
It's
like
way
this.
better.
Yeah, way better. The non-animated doesn't do it justice.
Mucho mejor. I'm trying to speak Spanish. There you go. There it dropped in there. Yeah, I really actually enjoy doing logos and banners and stuff for whatever reason. Mucho mejor. Yeah, see, Ken Wolf.
That looks dope.
Right?
Right.
Sweet.
Yeah. Que bien.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy. Did you see the links I dropped to the actual scenes now that we're gonna mint for every artist hour show? I'm gonna mint the scene of what.
I didn't get to see the scene of today.
There we go. I just threw Ziggy's up to again.
Woo, woo.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to catch up on some links, but dope. That's awesome.
Somebody go grab one for one Tezo.
Dude,
I'm
I'm
gonna
on
grab
it right
one.
now.
I mean, I'm gonna keep one.
No,
so.
no, I'm getting it. No, that's rad. I'm gonna be collecting. In fact, I just swapped. What was it? I forget what I swapped, but I saw Tez was kind of down, and I don't know, some other shit coin that wasn't down as much, and I was like, ooh, perfect time to pick up a couple more Tez so that I have some for grabbing stuff.
Nice.
Me and Bake.eth got into like liquidity pools on Tezos and shit, and like the DeFi.
Oh wow.
Oh, really? Because there's such a nice, percentage that you get just for holding that I didn't even know they're also DeFiing it up.
Oh yeah, they're DeFiing it up, and it costs nothing. I was doing all kinds of crazy stuff the other day, and I think my total for the day spent. I mean, I executed a lot of contracts just messing around. For the whole day, I spent under $1 in transaction costs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, like
everybody
I was like going in and out of liquidity pools just to see how it worked, and like what I would get out or whatever, and just like executing all these contracts, and it's just like super cheap.
I'm gonna put up let's just do, how many people do we have in this room right now? I'm gonna put up 30 free pieces for whoever wants to grab one. 0, and then I'll link it. Give me 2 seconds. Do we have is 30 enough, or do we want more people or more freebies?
Oh, if you're freebies,
Yeah.
30 would be enough. Make them, yeah, make them scramble.
It's a mad dash.
Yes.
Let's see if that works. I'm not too familiar with the hen.
Yeah, for in the future, I believe you can price your freebies at like 0.001 just to keep the bots off of them.
Oh, that would have been smarter.
Oh, good call.
Oh well.
At least the bots
I
are trying
hadn't
to
really
resell them
thought.
stuff for you, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah,
But yeah.
this is the piece that I was complaining about, that somebody grabbed them all and then they're selling them for 0.02 ETH. But yeah, I
That's
think there should be a few available for free. I don't know. Maybe I messed up.
No, it's 0.02. That's basically free.
Yeah, but that doesn't go to me. That goes to the other person, the person that stole them all.
Oh, because it's all. Oh man, that's a dick move.
I know. And I was like bitching about them on Twitter, and they're like, "Don't be mean. It was a mistake." I'm like, I don't know.
That
I don't
very
know.
well could be. That very well could be because I like, dude, hardly anybody knew how to use this thing when it first started.
Oh, buying them all on accident or
I've
something?
bought multiple.
Or if they were listed as you bought them all?
I don't
or
know, man. You'd
something?
have to sit there and actually click on it that many times.
That's what I said.
Right, that's what I was wondering, if it could have been listed as a bundle. Can you do that on?
I don't
it?
think
I don't
so.
know.
I mean, if they were like trying to just like they really wanted that piece and they just like kept slam clicking it, I don't know, maybe.
534 times.
Yeah, that seems unlikely.
Yeah, that's odd. Well, I just picked up the Ziggy's exhibit, and now I'm trying to grab the other one for the .02, but I just keep getting errors.
Ah,
I'm putting my storage limit up some.
Yeah, I think I don't know if you're using QK or whatever. Like, I'm not sure the throughput. You can really just make tons of purchases back to back to back to back. It has to like broadcast.
Right.
It has to like broadcast.
Well, I'm using Temple, which has been good so far.
I just
I'm
started
glad I'm
using
home
that
because
today. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with Temple too.
Temple's cool. Yeah.
yeah, I had tried. I forget the other one I had tried, which was supposed to be more mobile friendly, but it just didn't seem to handle. So, on kind of some advice from one like hen room on Clubhouse, they were recommending Temple as a more stable one. So I went.
Yeah,
with
it
that.
does seem to be more stable. I'd actually Bender Labs has a website now. You can connect an Ethereum wallet and a Tezos wallet, and you can use their bridge and wrap assets. And that's what we were, that's when me and Bake.eth were messing around with liquidity pools and stuff. I was wrapping my link and bring it over onto the Tezos chain.
Ah.
I did get my .tez name the other day.
Oh yeah, it's only one Tez to
EasyandCrypto.tez.
Nice, dude.
Well, I got it for 10 years because it's 10 Tez.
Right.
And what if Tez goes up to $20? I don't want to pay next year $20 when this year I'm paying $5. So I just thought, you know what? If Tezos is going to be around, I had enough. I'm like, I'm dropping a decade. I don't have to freaking worry about it for 10 years. Yeah. And by then it'll either be gone or super solid.
All right. Well, I'm just going to say this. They're tokenizing real estate on this chain. Do you really think it's going anywhere?
Right. I think it's going somewhere, but it ain't.
Exactly. So, but yeah, that's cool.
But the interesting part was that it's a month-long auction for that Tezos name. So I had looked at it, a little over a month ago, and I was like, oh man, that's kind of hard.
Are you sure they
remember? They may have changed it, but mine.
I picked mine up immediately. It was like, oh, do you want it? And then
oh wow,
it was like, okay, it's there, it's yours.
Weird, yeah. Mine took about I think 14 days.
No one wanted mine. They're like, all right, just take it.
But I do have an option on memes.tez, and that one's just running.
Oh, I bet. Now, I wonder if there's like a grace period where if nobody is like, hey, I want that too, then they're just like, okay, have it.
Well, I noticed because I put the bid on the memes, the same day I put the bid on the Ziggy, and I got the Ziggy, but every time another bid goes on it, like a day gets added to the timer or whatever.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oldie style.
Yeah, that's just what I've noticed.
There's like a random site where it's just like this Tez button that you press, and every time you press it, it charges you like 0.2 Tez, and then it makes you the owner of the contract, and it resets the amount of time that anybody else can press the button. And what? I forget what the name of the site is, but like I found it the other day, and like I was having a kind of a bad day. And I noticed that like the pot was up to like 300, it was like 250 Tez, and somebody was about to win it. It was like literally 5 minutes away from them winning it. And I was like, I was having a bad day, and I just said, screw it. I put in 0.2 to reset the timer.
Interesting, man. I didn't even know that's like I said, I'm a habitual gambler. That sounds fun.
It's like, it's crazy. You get hooked on it for a while. I forget the name of the site. You could probably find it though. It's definitely like a Tez based experiment. It's like Tez button or something.
You know how I got into cryptocurrencies back in 2014? I found a site called Prime Dice.
Interesting.
And this is back in 2014, and I was just like rolling dice for at that time like 0.5 Bitcoin, which is, I don't even want to think about how much money I had.
Man.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
My friend lost like 50 when he was mining on his work laptop, and then turned in the work laptop, and they, formatted it.
Ooh, brutal.
That's
Man,
Tez
that is
button.
tough,
That's what it
but
is. Somebody found it.
Early days.
That's what it is. Tez button. tzbutton.io. Yeah. What's it up now? Oh shit! Somebody must have won it. Yeah, it was at like 250 the last time I saw it. Somebody had to have won it.
So you're saying in order to win it, you just had to be in control of the contract, and then
The time
people
runs
just
out.
can't recognize it, kind of thing? Okay.
Yeah, if you're in control of the contract, it puts your name up there, your address, and then if that timer runs out when you're still in control of the contract, it dumps the Tez into your account.
Interesting.
But like if you're like me and you saw somebody was about to win it and you're just feeling like a dick, you put 0.2 and reset the timer. Oh, there it is. Okay, so no one has won it yet then.
Here, somebody buy one of these for. I'm gonna touch the button.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch the button.
It's seriously like, dude, this is gonna go like this pot size is gonna go so high. Like I don't know how anybody could possibly collude to not, do it, but like I don't know. That's the only way anyone's ever gonna control that.
I think we need to just have good timing, and then maybe have like an EMP or a solar flare.
Oh yeah, that could work too. Yeah, and then society rebuilds 3 months later, and you realize you've got 300 Tez in your wallet.
Woot woot! Oh, that was fun. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, Ziggy, dude, you're gonna be my resident backup guy. Well, I'm gonna put together a couple different scenes because I need a couple of different backups, but you'll be my backup guy for the near term. And
I told you I'd be BBStudios poster child. I'm already doing the banner.
Yeah, there you go, for sure. All right, well, let's wrap this one up. Hand it over to Easy.
Well, Easy B.
Word up. We got, what is it? 7 minutes till we have Easy's Corner. And the Monday night Token Smart podcast listening party. I'm just actually getting a tweet out to let people, get the word out there.
Right, I'm gonna remember to stop my screen share. Oh wait, I did stop it already. Okay, good. I never remember to do that, and you guys have to whack me there.
One good thing about my Genesis piece on Hen is that I got a palindrome. It's 44244.
Ooh.
Very nice.
So that one's available.
I appreciate, nice numbers on a ID or a token number, or, those. I don't know how many people pay attention to that, but I know various people, friends that feel similarly, like that just sometimes stands out a little more, and you're like, ooh, that's got a, nice number.
Well, it definitely does for Hickok Nunk because it's in the, it's in the address, which I thought was pretty genius in my opinion.
And if we're going to get a little more astrological, like we have twice already, 44244 adds up to, 18? 1 and 8 is 9. 9 is the number of the moon, and the object itself is a moon.
Nice.
So
ooh, I
that's
like
kind
that.
of trippy stuff.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, I got a bunch of these links all queued up and ready to go for when I can use my QK wallet and pick some up. I got to figure out how much.
Thank you, Marinol. Marinol, is that how you say your name? That's a groovy name. Gilver. I'm just going to say names. Type.
Yeah.
Type for a shout out.
Type for a shout out. Who wants to
so easy. So easy. I don't know if you caught this. So at the end of the next show, I'm going to burn whatever anybody has collected off of Ziggy's. I'm going to keep doing that every week.
Oh, cool.
Right. So
I love it. Yeah.
And I'll put up high enough editions so that everybody can grab one if they want to. But when it comes to the next show, anybody who hasn't jumped on it, it gets all burned up and creates that scarcity factor. Plus, I think with the continuity of the show and everything, that should build over time.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I'm so glad that I picked up so far the first two. I'm planning on getting the whole collection. I mean,
yeah.
did I
why
miss the
not?
first one? Yo, send me the first one.
Well, Dab Dragons was technically the first one, and then Cyber Shakti's is technically the second one.
Okay.
Did I not get? I think I missed the Shakti
I'll put up
one.
Shakti right now. Yeah.
What about
Thanks. Yeah, because I do want to.
the POAPs or whatever, proof of attendance?
Those are cool too.
Yeah, this is like a next level poem.
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, 100%. This is the real deal Poe app for Artist Hour, anyway.
Yeah.
This is the OG Poe app, or at least it will be one day. There's.
How do I drop POAP from today?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop Ziggy's right now again one more time, so everybody can have a shot at it. So yeah, I'll be burning all of these that haven't been collected. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save one for Token Smart. I don't know who's going to be in charge of keeping it. But I'm going to save one from every show for Token Smart for them. And then I'll probably keep one too. But I'll probably buy it. I'll just keep it. Buy it. I don't know if I can
Gotta make sure I
buy it
got.
off of myself per se, but I can just send extra Tez for it.
Which shoutouts did I miss? What up, Bamba? What up, Mushi? Mylene, Keen Wolf. We have Edwin, Carlos Terry's here, Max Steve, Isabella Sophia, Dika Rafili, Surya, Hacha.
Yeah,
Hello.
Get a lot of people.
Dude.
Mondays can be spotty for other people, but get a lot of
John.
This Cyber Shakti one is pretty hot. I'm just looking at it now.
Right?
Man, that the one on the back wall. Glad I picked
the
up
one
some
on the
Tez
front
today.
wall. They put the guy that owns that now put that sucker up for 15 ETH.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the top left one with the guy smoking the pipe, the traditional. She was telling me it's the traditional hashish pipe or whatever. And whoever
Oh, yo,
bought
you can click and drag it? This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I just sit there spinning the fucker. I like it.
Yeah, man.
I know. I'm just spinning around. I'm zooming in and out.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is so cool.
It's ironic. It's literally the day before, when Baked.eth thought of this idea, I was like, that's dumb. Why would anyone mint a whole scene? Sure enough, the next day I was, oh, wait. Yeah, we can do that. And actually, it's cool.
It's totally cool.
I do tend to eat my own words on occasion, so whatever. That's fine.
So then you're burning the rest of these. Oh, there's only 29 of 30. Ooh, am I getting the last one?
No, you got the first one.
Oh, I'm getting the first one. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, no. That should have been.
I grabbed one. I just don't have enough Tez.
I think Cyber Shakti herself got the first one, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad I picked up that little extra Tez today. It's coming in handy.
Oh yeah, I definitely had to grab a bunch myself. I'll be picking up. I mean, I'm just gonna have to own one of these each just for